Hello everybody and welcome back to another amazing episode of the Let's Build. So we got our little book here, only two suggestions this time. There was plenty of suggestions, but most of them were already features built into the game or features that I just didn't really think fit the map. But first one, I'm going to say it just for you, Ang. No Mitch plays. You should change the color of the Wither Hearts, which is what I'm going to be doing. No Mitch. I'm going to be changing the color of the the Wither Hearts just for you. I'm going to be changing them to around, I think, a red color, a reddish color, like a red, even redder tint. So Adam Preston says negative jump boost when you have a broken leg. Fair enough, I'm going to be doing that. So to do this, you're going to effect at P jump boost. I think it's time, then duration. So effect number, then duration. No, that's the other way around. So 100. Oh, 100 for 1 second is what we need. Oh, that is too high. We need the negative. I think it's 120. Is it 120 what does the negative jump boost effect? Nope, that's not it. Or is it 200? Or is it 200? Yeah, that's it. 200. It's 200. You can't jump if it's 200. Okay, there we go. So we copy this. We paste that. Oh, wow, that was way too high. Then we come down here, and when the bleeding score gets set to, the bandage score gets set to 1, we can add this command in, and paste, effect AP jump boost 1, for, 201, 1 second. So this needs to be a long time. That needs to be like 10,000 or something. So when this gets activated, when we use a bandage, we need to make sure. Oh, I've got caps lock on. We need to make sure that that stops the. Yes, it does map. So that does stop. That does stop it. So it does give me jump boost. So I can't jump because. Oh, true. We need to add true to the end. And then when I use the bandage, yeah, there we go. It fixed it. Woohoo! Oh, 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 oh my god. I've done a lot of work since the last episode. A few things you'll notice have been changed. So I'm pretty sure it was Vital Furious that suggested right after I started building this. He suggested that I should do a warden's office behind the back wall. This is exactly what it is. I called the guy Warden Stanfy, and I'm not too sure the key should be here, the car keys, the keys for the car, so you have to come through here and go searching. So basically, I want the player to come through here, go through the jail, get their stuff, come through here, step on the pressure plate, have the voice activation, not voice, but text happen. I might need to check out the store across the road, so the player will come through here. Wait for it. Wait for it. Maybe they have some food supplies left. Wait for it. It just gives the player enough time to read the message. New objective. Collect supplies from the store across the road. So this is it, the store. You can hardly miss it. So I barricaded the front, so it looks like someone's been trying to survive there or something, but I've made it so that there's a second tower here which blocks off the view to the other side of the street, because I wanted it to be a street, like a straight street, but I didn't want the player to go too far that way, and I didn't know how to stop it, so I just made a tower for a collapsed tower. I'm not sure if that looks good enough, so leave a comment. Remember to leave a like if you enjoy the video, guys. So, the new way of getting into the store is here. And I've made it so that, I'm not sure if I have made it yet, but when the player picks up that water bottle, it will activate a sequence of text again, which is found down there. I haven't actually done the text yet, but I've set everything up. So the player has to come through here. Yeah, it is a lot of work since last time. So the player comes through there. They go through here. If we go game mode 3, you'll see a whole bunch of armor stands sitting around like here and over there. And what they are is they have a custom name of Summon Z1, and for every cutscene or every sequence of different part of the map, there's going to be a Summon Z2, Summon Z3, and every time the player enters a new region, it's going to summon a zombie relative to every single one of these armor stands with the summon name, custom zombie, whatever. So wherever one of these armor stands is, there's going to be a zombie standing there. So you come through here, and you have to come up here. So it's basically teaching the player that they have to explore to find everything. So the player comes up here. Up here there is the car key, the police storage box, and out here you can see that there is the van. So the player can find a van. I was thinking, I wasn't sure where I should put the guns. Maybe put the gun in the warden's office. But it will be the pistol, just the pistol. So the player will find the pistol and everything else pretty much. Every time he picks up a new item, I'll have it so that it plays like a little bit of text saying, oh wow, a gun, maybe I should use this to fend off the zombies or whatever's out there. I thought that was a pretty cool idea, and also I made an armor stand in here to activate, detect when the player leaves. I haven't really set it up yet, but to detect whether or not the player has entered the store, I'm pretty sure, is this one here. It tests if the player has a potion. Yes, so when the player picks up a water bottle, it sets a sequence of text telling the player that they need to stay hydrated and find water bottles all around to basically not die. Guys, I can't believe I forgot to mention it. Ang told me before that in my video that I didn't have his voice in there. So, I do have it. I put it in a while ago. I just must have forgotten to show it. Here it is.
So, we have some bad news. It seems like the police heard that explosion a moment ago. You now have only 1 minute to get in and out.
So that's it. When you come through here and you step on the pressure plate, it tells you have 1 minute to get in and out. I just thought I'd let you guys in on what I'm doing at the moment. So pretty much what I'm doing is working on the storyline, connecting each of the sections together. So from here to here, to here to here, to there. I haven't really started Zombie 2 yet. It doesn't actually take me anywhere. It's just a blank space. So we'll go start of the story. We'll teleport the player at P10. So we're above here. When the player gets out of here, they'll get told to enter the back of the van. So you jump in the back, and this happens. And you get teleported here. So after you're here, you're like, oh, what's this place? Hopefully, yeah, there we go. You should head towards the ladder a bit further in the sewers. You're getting close now. Okay, we'll head there. There should be some dynamite up in a box. When you climb the ladder, grab it, throw it against the far right wall. Okay, so I think they mean this one. Yes, they must mean this one. But I haven't got the chest ready yet. Chest. I will grab that, and we need the TNT as well. So dynamite, chest. Whoa. Where should we? We'll place the chest here. Have the TNT in there. So the player will see the TNT, they'll grab it, they'll have to throw it against the far right wall. Maybe an indicator where the player has to throw the TNT. Otherwise, if they throw it in the wrong spot, what are they going to do? Do they fail? They might have to fail. I don't know. So, yeah, I'll have an indicator showing that the player needs to throw it there. All I did was extend the blast radius, so wherever I throw it, it's big enough to reach the blocks. So we'll go back here, we'll get rid of that. Throw it against the far right wall, so we can change this and throw it. to blow a hole in the weak point. Hopefully, does that sound alright? We'll just check it. You should head towards the ladder a bit further in the sewers. You're getting close now. There should be some dynamite in a box when you climb, in a box. That needs to be a full stop. In a box. When you climb, where is it? When you climb the ladder, grab it and throw it. The explosion should be big enough to blow a hole through the wall's weak point. Okay, that looks a lot better now. So we can, yeah, that just gets rid of it. We'll go test it again. I'll go test it. So we go here, /tp at p10 up. The next thing we need to do is copy this area because I want the player to be coming here next. So we come through here. Alright. So we're in here now, we come through. You should head towards the ladder a bit further in the sewers, you're getting close now. Okay. Climb up here. There should be some dynamite in a box when, when you climb the ladder, you grab it and throw it. The explosion should be big enough to blow a hole through the wall's weak point. Weak point. So we grab this, we got it. So even if we're over here, it'll still blow a hole through the wall. We'll grab some of that. Like that. So it's big enough, it's loud. I reckon it's pretty cool. It's really cool, I think. If we go through here, then there's Aang's voice and that place. We'll go kill and we'll work on the next part. I think that's all we have time for today, guys, unfortunately, but before I go, I'd like to show you one thing. So, in the sewers, when you throw the TNT, it does a lot of damage. That creeper hurts. What I've done to combat that is when the text shows up when you're in the sewers, it gives you regeneration for 10,000 seconds. I'm going to make it 10,000. Level 100, so the TNT won't be able to hurt you, I hope. I'm going to test it out in a bit, and then when the prison friend gets killed, when it's close to the knockout, then your resistance will get set back to 1 again, so then you'll be able to take damage, which is what we want. So pretty much what that does is just saves the player from accidentally dying and then breaking the map within, like, the first 2 minutes, I guess. Yeah, that'd be pretty unfortunate, wouldn't it? Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, or leave your suggestions in the comments section. Everything you need to know will be down in the description, hopefully. If not, then leave a comment telling me. And remember to follow me on Twitter and Twitch at GoldenTurkey97. That will be in the description. And thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.